Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back in the video, and today, man, coming at you with some more NBA breaking news. Now, today, we have a tweet from Woj, and the tweet reads, "Free agent Lamarcus Aldridge plans to sign with the Brooklyn Nets, sources tell ESPN." I'm not gonna lie, I am absolutely stunned, flabbergasted. I'm at a loss for words. It seemed like the Heat were locks to get Lamarcus Aldridge, and all of a sudden, he just ends up on the Brooklyn Nets, the best team in basketball, and this is just absolutely insane. Now, if you guys were wondering where LA will play on this loaded Brooklyn Nets team, he just tweeted out that Aldridge is expected to see a significant amount of minutes at center for the Nets. So he'll probably be their backup center now behind DJ, and probably share minutes between him and Nicholas Claxton off the bench now. So that team just becomes just that much more deeper than it already was. But yeah, like I said, only 2 days ago, Woj tweeted out that the Miami Heat were the front runners for LA. So I wonder what happened those last couple of days that made them go from front runners to not signing LA. With the Nets doing all of this, having the best roster in basketball, constructing basically like a super team, this will be an utter disappointing season for Nets fans and for the Nets, and this will be a lost season and basically a throwaway of a season for the Brooklyn Nets because they're putting way too much good talent on this team not to bring home a championship for the Brooklyn Nets. We have an update about LA from Barry Jackson, and he tweets that he asked an Aldridge associate to change his mind from the expectation of joining the Heat, which he also expected to join the Nets, and he said that he was convinced to join Brooklyn because they are in a good position to compete for a championship, and that Miami's recent losing streak did not help with that at all. Which I without a doubt would do the same, because if I'm LA out of my prime near the end of my NBA career, the Nets are definitely the team to go to over the Heat to compete for a championship, and yet you're not going to have the bigger role like on the Nets that you have on the Heat. But at the end of the day, you're fighting for a ring. You don't really care about how you're playing right now because, like I said, at the end of your career, out of your prime, you're just there to just be there, get some rebounds, and just sit in the corner really and just make some threes when you're wide open. And like I said, compete for a ring. Even though you could have a way bigger role in the Miami Heat, definitely I would rather go to the Nets, win me a ring, and solidify my career with the championship ring. But wow, man, LA really went to the Nets. That is so surprising. Now they have Kyrie, Harden, KD, Jeff Green. They have so many good players on this team. Joe Harris, Landry Shamet, Bruce Brown, Nicholas Claxton, DJ, TLC, Blake, LA, Tyler Johnson. This team is so deep. If they don't win a ring with this team, this has to be one of the most disappointing teams of all time in the NBA. And the scary thing about this is, as Woj tweets, the Brooklyn Nets still have one more roster spot to use in the buyout market. Imagine if they use that on a guy like Drummond. This team literally is a super team. On the bench, their bench can fight with starters of good playoff teams. This is actually insane. But let me not get too ahead of myself. But other than that, yo, that is the video. Make sure to go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Wow, man, LA to the Nets, so surprising. Make sure to follow me on both Twitter, Spinning Boy John, and I'm out, man. Peace.